This is James Rodriguez with J.T. Eaton, and you are listening to the world's #1 free pest control training podcast.
Pull out your hose and grab your can. We're about to integrate another Pest Geek podcast. Hi, everybody. Frank Hernandez here, and welcome to the Pest Geek podcast, bringing you the latest information on pests, products, and politics from today's leading industry sources to help you start, manage, and grow your pest control business.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of the Pest Geek podcast. I am Frank Hernandez, your Pest Geek, here discussing all things pest. We want to remind our audience to join in on the revolution. That's right, join in on the conversation, be part of the society. Pest Geek Podcast Listeners Group on Facebook. And we're on YouTube, we're on the web, pestgeekpodcast.com. Check out there the notes, everything that we put into the podcast. They're all on there. And here is Adam Malanga with today's topic.
Hey, this is Adam Malanga. So I want to talk to you a little bit about sales and what I think is the #1 reason people buy from salespeople. Let me tell you a story. It's been a long time ago. I was pretty early in my sales career, and I just did what the company told me to do. Sell it any way you can. And so I did. And if that meant that I was not truthful, then that's what I did. And I realized after this event that was the wrong way to go about business. And I got called out for lying, and it was just an ugly, ugly situation. So I realized from that point forward that I had to do things different. And I started to search for really the reason why people would buy from me. And it comes down to this one thing, and it's trust, right? So obviously you can't trust people when they don't tell you the truth. So I made up a little acronym for trust. Hope this helps you. If you have a pen and a piece of paper, you might want to jot this down. So trust, the first T, stands for, you guessed it, tell the truth. And, be transparent. Man, if you know in your heart that you're not going to get rid of these people's bed bugs in one treatment, then tell them that. If you know you can't get rid of their fleas in one treatment, tell them that, right? Just be honest. You can't believe how many of your competition out there is not. And so you're kind of an anomaly if you just tell the truth. It's the start of people trusting you. The R stands for relatable or rapport, right? So you want to have conversations with people. Just be a friend. That old saying, if you want to make a friend, be a friend. That's exactly what it is when you're in sales. Don't go necessarily for, closing a sale. Just go for making a friend. It's amazing how quickly people will trust you when that's how you behave. So be relatable and build rapport. The U stands for understand. Listen to understand. Oftentimes when we have conversations with people, we're trying to think about what we're going to say next. That's really what we're focused on. And so we miss so much of what they're telling us. And because we're not listening. It's, when you meet somebody for the first time and you shake hands and they tell you their first name, you want to tell them your first name. And so 3 seconds into the meeting, you've already forgot their name. Right? So listen to understand. That's a big part of building trust. The S is don't be salesy, right? People will buy from people that they like and they trust. Don't be pushy. Don't be salesy. Listen, you're not going to sell everybody anyhow, right? So if you're doing a great job and you're closing at 30 to 40%, you're missing 6 to 7 sales out of everybody you're talking to. So why would you want to be pushy and salesy, right? Just be friendly, be transparent, be relatable, listen to understand, and stop being salesy. And people hate that. They want to buy from somebody that makes them feel good and that they can trust. I promise you, nobody trusts a pushy salesperson. The last T in trust is to be thoughtful. Man, treat their home, treat their time and their attention like it's gold, right? They think it is, and they need you to respect that. If you walk into somebody's home and you have, and you put, greasy hands on their counters and you're touching their walls and stuff, man, people don't like that stuff, right? Treat their home like gold. Treat their time like gold. That's so important. And again, treat their attention like gold, right? They don't have to listen to what you have to say. If you want to build trust with them, then if you respect those things, then they'll pay attention to what you're saying. This is huge. Listen, these 5 things are about building trust. If you'll do them, if you'll tell the truth and be transparent regardless, if you don't have a guarantee that your competitor has, just tell them, I don't have it. It is what it is, right? Be relatable, build that rapport, be their friend, listen to understand the you, and don't be salesy. God, that's terrible. You don't want it to happen to you. Don't do it to other people. And then be thoughtful. And that's huge, right? Think about where they're coming from, and respect their home, their time, and their attention. And you'll do great things. Remember these 5 things. Watch your sales grow. All right. Go out there and do great things. Have a good day.
We hope you have enjoyed this edition of the Pest Geek Podcast. Until next time, have a pestacular day.
Thank you for listening to the Pest Geek Podcast. If you have enjoyed the Pest Geek Podcast, please give us a rating, write a review, or subscribe to the channel. You can join the Pest Geek Society by visiting pestgeekpodcast.com. Thank you for listening. See you next time.